Hey Gemini, thanks for coming back to Astro Stars channel. I'm going to do your reading for love from the 15th of July to the end of the month. I'm using Gilded Tarot for your top deck and Romance Angels. I'm going to pick you an angel card, a colour card, and I have these fantastic new cards. I'm totally in love with them. I really like them. Right, so before we start, I want to talk about your overall energy for the reading. So the first card you have is the chariot. Okay, this is a card that talks about triumph, success. This is about moving forward to your goals, but you're going to have a bit of self-discipline to get there, but a grit and determination. Okay, it can also depict and mean travel within a reading. Okay, because this is a romance reading, I feel that you're going to be triumphant and that you might be traveling to, or someone might be traveling to you, or you might be traveling to them in this love reading. Okay, the overall feel for the romance angels is very soon, so this is going to be happening soon. Okay, we can see this union here, they're pretty much bonded. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so you've got to be clear in your mind what you're actually looking for, so you might need to do some sort of self-reflection for that. Alright, so let's get going with your overall reading. Let's have a look here. Right, we've got the King of Cups. This could be your energy at the moment. This guy is a water sign. That doesn't mean that you are. You could just be taking on that energy, or the other person could be. This guy is highly intuitive. Okay, he can read people easily. Okay, so that might be indicative of your characteristics. He is sensitive. He's quite emotional, but he really struggles with his emotions internally, and sometimes it's not easy for him to show his emotions. He finds it hard to tune into his emotional state and share his emotions with others. He's a great family man, he's a considerate lover, and he makes a good husband. Okay, he's quite a deep person. I wouldn't call him shallow, and he's always supporting underdog. Right, let's check your next card. Your next card is you've got retreat. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're going, obviously that looks like that's a woman away to get married. It doesn't mean that at all. It could possibly mean you have someone that you're travelling to, or you need to take a decision upon pretty soon. Okay, and that you're going to either spend time out with this person, or you're going to spend that time on your own. Okay, reflecting. Alright, let's see what your next card is. Okay, this is a really nice card. You've got playfulness. Alright, and it just says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. So maybe there is somebody that you like, or you're in a relationship and you have to take it back to the playfulness. Okay, bit of flirting, that should be easy for you, Geminis. Bit of banter, bit of crack going on, back and forward. Banter's always good. Yeah, just be playfulness, go back to your inner child. Okay, what have we got on the next one? We've got the Four of Wands. That's really positive. Okay, that's about you've put in the work and the rewards are starting to pay off. Okay, you've got your happy family there, or that's what you're looking for. You want that situation within your life. This card can also indicate marriage. Okay, so this is quite a positive card to get, and it can be fast moving as well. Next one you've got is codependency. So there's some sort of addiction going on at the moment. That could be addiction to another person. It could be addiction, you know, as in alcohol, drugs, sex. It could be you're depending on someone too much, okay? Or they're depending on you too much. Next one you've got is attraction, okay? So the person that, you know, you like or you're in a, you know, relationship with, it's a genuine attraction, okay? There's nothing fake about this. As you can see here, she has a flower and it's in full bloom, okay? So that's telling me that, you know, this could bloom into something special. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, I mean, you're attracting love by just being you, just being yourself, you know, just your normal self, and it's going to come into your life and it's possibly going to happen when you least expect it. Or you might like someone and you might not think, oh yeah, this has got legs, this is going to do the distance. You know, it might be starting off as a genuine attraction to someone else. That's really good. Right, okay, your last one, last column. You've got the Three of Wands, okay? So this is not quite at the ace, the two's passed, and we're now at three. Three means, you know, it's successful, it's going to be successful. It also means that, you know, you still have a lot of work to put in here to this situation or relationship that you're looking to do or that you're in. Okay, so this could be something new or it could be a relationship you're already in. So there's more work to be done, and we can see here he is looking into the distance. So he's looking into the future and he's possibly turning his back on something from the past, okay? As we can see here, he's got his back to us, but he's looking out to possibly see what the future holds. No pun intended. Next card you've got is forgiving and learning, okay? And this basically tells me that you release and heal. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? So, you know, it's about letting go of the pain of past relationships that never worked out, okay? It's, if you know, you hurt for a reason, that's usually to learn something, to move on. And then when you go into your next relationship or partnership, that you don't make the same sort of mistakes. If you did make any mistakes, you know, you've learnt from that, you're a bit wiser now, okay? So this could be the start of something new because we're at three, and you know, you've got to forgive and take on what you've learnt to your next relationship. Alright, Gemini, your next card, it's safe for you to love, okay? Open your heart and give and receive the highest love energy of all, okay? So that's a beautiful card. Okay, so you're maybe worried about making yourself vulnerable, opening up, telling your partner or the person that you like or your husband or your wife how you truly feel. You know, you're maybe fearful of rejection or, you know, rehashing mistakes or lessons that you've learned in the past and how that's played out. But this card is advising you that it's quite safe to be vulnerable, okay? Nobody wants to be, well, some people are better at being vulnerable than others, but if you don't take the risk and put yourself out there, you're not going to know. And then when you do that, you just have to live with regrets of, I should have done this and I should have done that. So sometimes it's good for you to be brave, make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there and open up to other people and open up to the fact, you know, you deserve love just like everybody else. All right? And that could happen sooner rather than later. Okay? Now, that's really positive, Gemini. That's a really good reading. So I don't think you're in a bad place. I think you're just, you know, this is how you are, you're taking time out for yourself, you know that, you know, a bit of flirting, playfulness with the person that you like, that this could build upon, you know, this is what you maybe want, but there's a bit of codependency, you've got a genuine attraction with someone, you're at the threes for the future, okay, and that energy just donates to You know, it's going to be a success. Forgive and learn. And even forgive yourself, you know. You might be blaming yourself for things, of how things didn't work out in other relationships in the past. But, you know, you just need to move on from that. And it's telling you it's safe to love. You're going to be triumphant in love, okay? You just need to travel on. Or you could be travelling to see someone, or they could be coming to see you. And, you know, that bond is going to grow deeper. But you need to make that decision soon. Right, let's see what colour card we've got for you for your healing energies. Okay, what information can you give me for Gemini for the last 2 weeks in July for love? What healing energy? What healing advice? What colour can you give me for Gemini? Okay. Alright, you've got green. You see that there? Okay, so the green card is just saying that you have to do some inner healing. Okay, some healing with yourself. It might be emotionally more than anything. You know, just work on that. Take some time out to yourself. Be nice to yourself, okay? It's okay, you know, to do that. Let's have a look at this one. And, you know, not green donates to me as healing, but also tells me green is a colour, I would say, of learning. So I guess that ties in with your forgiving and learning. You just need to do a bit of healing from it, okay? Release the energy. And it's time to move on, Gemini. This is exciting times for you. Right, okay, let's get a message for Gemini for the last 2 weeks in July in regards to their love life. Okay. Let's just do that again. It didn't feel right. Okay, here we go. You got Isa. Okay, and the message says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes, okay? So you are being guided. Right, let's have a look. These are my new cards. Aren't they amazing? I bet you're well jealous. Look how beautiful they are, covered in butterflies. Got to like the butterflies. These are called Nature's Whispers, okay, and they are by Angela Hartfield, and the artwork is by Josephine Wall, and the artwork's amazing. I think these must be the most beautiful cards that I own. Really excited about these ones. Right, so these are Oracle ones, so we'll just get one more so you can get some sort of extra advice for your situation for love. Okay, that's a good one to get. Right, okay, let's have a look. We've got Shift Your Energy. Okay, and we can see the women there. These are absolutely gorgeous artwork on this. Really, wish I could draw like that. Shift your energy, okay? So it's about forgiving and learning, okay? We've got that card there. You've got to do some healing and then shift your energy, as in move the energy, because by then it'll be dead energy and you can move on. And once you release that energy, you've got room for new energy and new situations to come in, you know, that you're working on. More work has to be done, but you know that if you're persistent and determined, that's going to be payoff, and it's going to be triumphant. Okay, things are looking rosy for you in your love life, Gemini.